Hey, Bert!
What a lovely day. But alas, I am dehydrated, so I must consume drink.
I remember cause last and Santa Claus I remember cause last and it's just I and could and could and I remember cause last and Santa Claus I remember cause last and it's just I and could and could and I remember cause last and Santa Claus I remember cause last and it's just I and could and could and
Hello, happy Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. I'm never gonna get the day right. I'm always gonna hesitate and pause. I know, it's awful. Hello all, I hope hope you're well. Happy Wednesday. I hope things are going well. Hi, Yui. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna turn up the music just a little bit because I like this song. I realize I talk to myself way too much. Hi, guys. Barley, I see that you resubbed for 8 months. Thank you so much. Like the rest of the chat is saying, you're a VIP. But seriously, no, thank you for the support, Barley. I appreciate it. And I not only Barley, but I also see Lappy, and I saw Dewey with the hydrate too. I will hydrate here in a minute, and also the hydrate. Who did the other hydrate? Or was that the Beware? I'm freaking out. It's been a day. And I see Yui and Ignis and Barley, and I saw Dewey in there, but I don't know if Dewey's live or not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by, saying hello. I am tired. I'm very tired. The work that you're not live? Oh, I thought that you were. Or maybe you are and you're lying to me. Hold on. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I hope that you all are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I keep saying way too much today. It's just been a day. The work that I'm doing is very, very busy. But I gotta stop doing that. The work that I'm doing has been very busy, but it's making the day go by fast, which, you know, I can't complain about too much, but it's been a little hectic trying to, you know, get everyone credentialed, because they don't make it easy to credential, I swear. They make people with a license just, I don't know, they have to make accounts for a shit ton of different websites, and it's a lot to handle. So, you know, a credentialing department's very important because we need people to bill services. So, Darcy, hello, hi. Weska, Darcy, how are you? I hope you're well, Darcy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I don't have too much else to say other than I've been surprisingly motivated lately, and that's making me more happy than it's been making me so happy just being motivated to draw. I don't think I've been this motivated in a hot minute, and now I have the urge to draw like every single one of my party members in all my D&D campaigns, and we're gonna do that. We're continuing that today, so I hope you guys aren't bored of D&D yet. I figured for this go around, I might be chatty today. We'll see, but I may be chatty. But yeah, no, we
Hey, bitch!
Hey, SK, hello. How are you doing? Give me a second. I'm trying to get all my screens ready. So, give us all the D&D. I appreciate it. Yes, I will proceed to give all the D&D then. So last drawing stream, I went like full gusto on completing this before our Saturday session. I did do it, which is good, but your girl suffered. I ended up doing the coloring and the shading and the like the gleam and the glistening of the metal parts of everyone's designs during the stream, during the session, and thankfully it was just a lot of fighting and such, so we didn't have that much of an issue. But I will say Jareth almost died, but a couple of us almost did. It was a fun time. Art motivation is indeed a fickle mistress. Fickle mistress? Indeed, Barley. Indeed. Indubitably. I was about to go to bed, but it's been so long since I've been able to stop by. I had to come a little... Well, I hope I'm not disrupting your sleep or anything. But if you need to skedaddle, the VOD will always be there. I know I'm trying to accommodate where I can for some of those who are, you know, on the other side. hello, Sealy Dan, who are, across the pond and everything. I'm trying my best. I just swear. But one of these days, we'll catch each other at better times for sure. But I appreciate you stopping by, even if it might be for a little bit. Will you do Esmeralda? Perhaps. If you stick around, I'll need to send you a bribe if that's the case. Gift all the subs. No, you gotta look after yourself first. Oh no, don't worry. I ate a little too much pizza anyway, so I won't be able to sleep immediately. Man, I sleep after food so quickly, it's not even funny sometimes, especially very, heavy foods. There's a Asian kitchen that have like the best rice bowls I've had in a hot minute, and every time I eat them, guaranteed I will be out within the next half hour. It's I gotta make sure I have my glasses on and everything before I eat.
Besides, I've actually got...
Hey! Yo!
Another gift for you!
Dewey! Oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Oh my, thank you! That's so sweet! Make sure whoever got a gifted sub, make sure to thank Dewey. Bribed! Oh, but thank you! That's really sweet of you! I appreciate that. I remember the last time I died in a D&D campaign, the DM lived to regret that decision. Food coma indeed, food coma indeed. Get bribed. My man. Well, thank you again, Dewey, for the gifted subs. That's so sweet of you. I feel bad that you think you had to bribe me. I don't know what to say now because I was gonna anyway. Oh no, but I'm sure everyone who got it gifted will appreciate it, so thank you again. Now let's actually get to the drawing. I might be a little more chatty today than I was the last art stream. I still want to try and get stuff done, but...
Besides, I've actually got...
Bro! Yo!
Another gift for you!
Ignis! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted! You guys are too sweet! More bribing? No, stop with the bribing. Make sure you look after yourself first. But thank you. That really means so much. But thank you for the 5 gifteds, both Dewey and Ignis. Like, you guys are great. Thank you. What was I just about to say? I was just about to change the screen too. So I wanted to show off what progress I had made with the last one. For those of you who are in my Discord, you guys know I finished the drawing of the one session that I was in with my scrawny wizard Jareth, and I did finish that. So let me change over to that. So yeah, it's this one. I did finish it during our session at the very tail end of it, and I was really proud with how it turned out. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like characters from a cartoon and everything. And that's kind of the goal that I was looking for because, I don't know, we all have like an array of characters and I really, really like this group because of how different we all are, but it seems like we might have some similar backstory things going on, so it makes me really happy. And so, yeah, just as a heads up, the one with the red hair is my character, that's Jareth, our wizard. And again, from left to right, we have our halfling rogue, Sharster, we have our paladin elf vampire who is named Davin. We have Jareth, who's our wizard. We have Matrix, based off of the Matrix Opal, who is an Earth Genasi barbarian. I think it's pronounced Genasi, at least that's how Felix and I pronounce it. And then we have, hanging off of Matrix's shoulder, our apothecary gnome, Jerome. Who is just an anxious guy. An anxious little bean. Alaska's getting bribed so much the IRS is already willing to look the other way if she runs for president. Nah, don't give me that responsibility. Do not give me that responsibility. I couldn't do it.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Brian. Hello. How are you doing? I died from a drow in the setting. They were a myth, so my boy discovered they weren't a myth and now hates them. Oh no. Oh no. So... This was the party for one of the campaigns that I'm in. And so the other one that I have is I did finish the sketch. It took I'm surprised it didn't take as long, but I realized that some of the anatomy is a little funky, so I might have to change a little bit of some things here and there. But this is the other campaign that I'm in, where we're all kind of like monsters in a way. Not creatures of the night per se, but like monsters. And we're kind of, I don't know if I feel like we started off as like potentially a villain group, but we're all just awkward little characters and I love it. Monster PCs are fun. Exactly. Dewey, are you still in here? This is your time to shine, my guy. What do you mean being president is too much responsibility? Shut the fuck up, Darcy. Shut up. I'm doing great. Bought a bookshelf for my books and comic books. Hell yeah! I love that, Brian. I hope you have a fun time. If it's not set up yet, I hope you have a fun time setting it up. Hey, yo, Esmeralda's face, so spot on. Yeah. So let me go through all of them, and real quick. Happy! Thank you so much for the bits! I couldn't think of the word for a second. Thank you so much for the bits! That's a lot of bips. Bips. I saw the bleep bloops and said bips. Bits! Bitty bits. But thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Oh, we already changed the Alaska SC. Hold on, give me a second to get my pen back up. Hold on. All right, cool. We're ready. Whoever just gave me a sub, thank you. Yeah, it's either Ignis or Dewey. It looks like it might be Dewey, but yeah, thank you for saying thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah. So from left to right, we have Esmeralda, who is our vampire of the group and gets mistaken for a child a lot. And it's really funny because it's like every time, so this is Dewey's character, and so every time Esmeralda gets called, a child or anything like that, she freaks out. And she does have a different form. I did not draw the different form on here, but we have seen it, and I think we've seen it. I feel like we have seen it, but yeah, she's very like hoity-toity, I'm better than you like mentality. It's really funny. I love it. And then we have Ralphon, our wolfkin. This is the one, I'm gonna say this right now. This is the first time I've drawn like full-blown like bipedal animal kind of thing. I've drawn like animal ears on a person before, but never like a full-blown animal. And I think I did okay with the face, but the body, but I am not. Short people problems, I get it. Choo-choo for the hype train, yes, exactly. And so I wanna fix up the anatomy a little bit on Ralphon here. But Ralphon's our barbarian and is the hardest hitter. Fantastic, low-key, very funny character. And then we have my character, another lanky individual, but for good reason. This is Koros. They are a changeling, and the fun gimmick, I'm gonna turn down the music just a teeny bit. The fun gimmick about Koros is that I can be a changeling, and so that means I can be whoever I want, but the fun twist is that instead of just being able to automatically look exactly like a person I'm trying to look exactly like, I have to eat their face if I want to look exactly like them. That's the twist with our warlock changeling here. And the fun bit about Koros is that this is their just base form, this form right here. And when they're in their regular, normal base form, they are super apathetic, barely talk, just even when they're like internally screaming, but externally just if they're super happy, just straight face, like this is the most exciting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's just monotone, apathetic looking, but also internally screaming. But then when they change into somebody, whether it's just like a random person or someone specific, the acting comes in. Like, for more than half of the sessions that we've done in this campaign, I have been impersonating this old man, this old marquis, and so I'm like, well, hello all, how are you all doing? That was a bad impression, but still, it was really fun. I get to be like a nice old man, and now I finally am a part of the group as the base form, very apathetic individual, and it was a lot of fun. And then last but not least, we have our amalgamation of a creature here who is our cleric, and his name is Philip. I love Philip, all right? Philip can't talk, and so Philip has this can just project his feelings in terms of like tension or silence or something. So it's like, oh, I radiate an air of happiness when something fun happens, or Philip's gonna radiate this just nervous energy when something about to happen is like something bad's about to happen, you know? So it's a fun, interesting group. I'm having a blast with it. The last session that we had was a big fight. Unfortunately, Koros was made useless. But it was a lot of fun. It was a fun fight. It was like a mini boss. The stairs were right there, and we're like, nah, let's kill it. And that was a really bad decision. Missing spells is not useless. Bro, it wasn't the missing spells, it was like I couldn't land a hit because it was like the mini boss, or this boss was supposed to like impede on the melee hits that our barbarian did, and unfortunately Chorus was also caught in that situation because all I had was hit and then magic, which the boss was able to dodge, and I was like, well, damn it, what else can I do? So, but it was still fun. It was a fun one. So I'm excited to play again, but whenever that is, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to the next session. I thought we were having one this week, but I think we had to play. Anyways, I've been chatting so much trying to explain the characters, I have not said hi to some new people who have come in yet. Calderson, hello! I read your comment, I glimpsed at it, I'm gonna read it out loud real quick, but hello, I hope you're well! Thank you so much for stopping by. Calderson said, I played a short campaign of D&D that had all the players be goblins, but we were all like 6 months old because goblins don't live long. It was chaos. That's so good. I love that. And also, dude, I see you in there. Feel free to lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope that you're doing well. Join us, Aleska. Join the furry artist. Nah, I'm okay. I mean, do you see this anatomy? It's awful. I'm gonna try and fix it during the line art portion of it, but we'll get there. Aleska's gonna open up a Fur Affinity account next. No! 1, you're right about the site. 2, no, I am not. You're playing Captain Holt. Oh, that's with hats level. Oh, Yui, I know. Let me see. Now that chat. We all started somewhere. Don't give me that soup emote, all right? Go Rat. What are you guys talking about? All right, so now that I've kind of introduced this group, I think it's about time that we actually, draw it and start to... This music did not just start playing. Do you hear this dumbass music that I put in my playlist for some reason? Do you hear this? Do you hear this music? It's so dumb! I love it! Alright, so let me get a couple things prepped up. We do. It's so dumb. I love it. So, yeah, let me get a couple things set up real fast. While While you guys are subjected to this music. I'm I'm sorry, I do listen to this song unironically a lot of the time. Alright, so I think for the line art, we're gonna start with Esmeralda first, because I tend to go left to right on these. This is when the... this is when the group tries to be serious. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I do have to say, Esmeralda and Relfon have slowly developed this just really funny dynamic between them, which is why I have them looking at each other. I almost wanted to make it where Relfon was like patting her head, but I was like, you know what, that's probably not a good idea for Esmeralda, but the stare I feel like is spot on, so. Can't wait until I can't wait until Alaska if the top rank furry artist in the world. No! No, Yui, no. So, alright. Let me get a couple things ready here. I gotta get a couple of the line things ready here. I gotta get rid of like the pen pressure and such. But we'll get there, we'll get there. I am just slow. I am in the mood for chit chat today, and that's probably not a good thing. Hold on. Hold on. Why does my stand feel like it's gonna snap? It better fucking not. I just started the stream! BRB commissioning all the Esmeralda art based on this! Hell yeah! Commission all the art. It's fantastic. I think the funniest part about being a changeling, especially one as low-key chaotic as Koros. Koros is a pretty neutral character, but, you know, when they're role-playing as, like, somebody else, the possibilities of making enemies it's always gonna be there, right? So, I find it really funny that when Koros was playing the Marquis, or playing as the Marquis, it seemed like them as the Marquis and Esmeralda were like button heads a little bit, because Esmeralda's like the you know, part of another house while the Marquis is part of another one, and Esmeralda at the time was like, my house is better than your house and blah 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 kind of thing, and there was like some kind of conflict because Esmeralda was kind of like, for the betterment of her house, sabotaging the rest of the party, because there was a point where we were trying to sneak into this city because I was still the Marquis, and it was like, okay, so we got a plan to try and sneak past, and here comes Esmeralda. Oh, can I try something? Gets in front of all of us, proudly marches to the guards that we're thinking of trying to, like, sneak past, and is like, yes, I have the Marquis with me on behalf of my house. I was like, we were all like, what the fuck? It was so good. I laughed so hard. So, Koros as the Marquis was like, what are you doing? What are you doing, young lady? This is awful. This is terrible. Why would you do this? Actual Koros does not give a shit, and it's really funny. I love their dynamic so much. It's so good. Oh, and Koros I made Koros develop a really bad habit of people watching, and they people watch in the worst way possible. And accidentally, Koros started. So Koros walks into this tavern as Koros, as themselves, while the rest of the party was like on a mission. And so then Koros sits at a different table and is like people watching the party and like a couple of the other soldiers that walk in and such. And this drunk, wasted soldier, or some kind of like worker, I should say, not soldier, but like worker, sits down in front of Koros and starts eating. So Koros naturally starts people watching the dude right in front of him, you know, right in front of them. And I got this wasted dude so mad that Philip, who is surprisingly like the most calm in our group and the peacemaker, despite his appearance and everything, was trying to calm down the situation, and I accidentally caused Philip to get hit, because then the dude just got defensive and started swinging and landed it. hit on Philip and I was like, are you kidding me? I did not mean to do that. It was so good. I loved it.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, CJ, how are you doing? Hi, let's go. I was reaching out to... Excuse me, hold on. I was reaching out to see if you were free for some full body art commissions. Please let me know if you're available. Thank you. Nah, this is just fan art for my party and everything. I'm hoping to do stuff like this for all of the D&D groups I'm in, which means I gotta make 3 more after this one. I'm technically in 5 D&D campaigns right now. 3 of them are like with the same group of people, and one of them is kind of like a monster of the week when we can't do like the actual main campaign, so I'll probably do that one for last. But that's the one with my ranger who adores flumps, basically. And so I want to get the other ones, like the ones with Alva and Priska. I want to get those first, so we'll do those. However, I need to draw right now, so let me do that while we start talking. Hold on. I forgot I got the pen pusher. There's no way that's 5. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Much better. A monster party and no Gobo or Kobold. Listen! We got some pretty funky stuff going on in our group. I think it's fun. I like this group. I think it's fantastic. There was a one-shot that I was a part of where I was a changeling in that and got to impersonate a kobold, so that was pretty fun. But for the most part, yeah. Dewey, if you're still in the chat, I tried to go off all the references and stuff that you provided regarding Esmeralda, but while I'm doing the line art, since I know you're here, if you want any changes to Esmeralda, like if you wanted a different hairstyle or armor type or anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make any changes, but I don't know. I tried my best to draw Esmeralda as well as I could, so if you need it or want any changes, please let me know. Because this is your character after all. Let's see. Because I know, is it bad to say, like, I know Esmeralda wears padded armor, but for some reason, every time we do a campaign, I always feel like she's wearing a dress instead. She just comes off as someone who wears a dress to me. Like a fancy hoity-toity kind of rich girl dress. I can see that. I gotta blow my nose. How you doing? I'm good, CJ. I'm drawing another one of my D&D parties. The last art stream I did the line art. I did some of the line art for it, but I ended up finishing it off stream. Oh, I can show you. Hold on. So yeah, this is what I drew. I got up to our middle guy here, Jareth, on the line art stage, and then the rest of it I did off stream because I wanted to get it done before our Saturday session, and I was close. We were close enough. It was fun. Excuse me, gotta blow my nose. Dressy armor. But yeah, if you want any changes, let me know. I am more than happy to accommodate anything. So I had to remember.
Give me your lunch money.
Hey, Calderson! Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I don't have much to offer for a sub or anything, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the emotes, and thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. You guys are being really generous today. Like, thank you, but you know, also make sure to look after yourselves too with your money and all of that. I want to make sure that you guys are helping yourselves first, but I do appreciate it. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So, again, I'm kind of leaning towards, like, the cartoony vibes again, for the anatomy and such. Because, I'll be honest, I may be over exaggerating Esmeralda's height a little bit in this drawing, because that's what I picture her as, is like, she gets mistaken for a child a lot in the campaign, and there's like a whole shtick about her being like getting really mad about that when it happens. But then it's like, how tall is Esmeralda again? And it's like, oh, she's 5'3". I'm like, that's not short. I was expecting shorter, so I may have over exaggerated her height just a little bit. So do I hope you're not too bad. She is the shortest in our group, but I had to over exaggerate it just a teeny bit, so. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you for staying. It really does mean a lot. So, thank you, thank you. You know, as I was getting ready for stream today, I got to thinking, my high school reunion is coming up, and so it's, holy shit, it's coming up in 10 days. Whoops! My high school reunion is coming up, and it got me thinking, like, I don't know if high school me would believe future me if I said that I would be doing streaming for entertaining, or, you know, improving on my art skills and being confident enough to stream like this. Because I'll be honest, I was a pretty shy kid in high school. I managed to get a little better right at the tail end, but for the most part, I was a pretty shy, quiet kid, and so I wouldn't say I was like introverted per se. Like, I still did a lot of stuff, but I feel like it'd be really hard for me to say I had, you know, true friends throughout high school, because there was, I feel like I was like one of those where it was like I was good acquaintances with everybody, but not like best friends with anybody, if that makes sense. And so, you know, the fact that I've reunited with some high school friends and now can, you know, definitively call them like some of my best friends out there, and feeling confident enough to stream and like the sound of my voice, you know, it just makes me really happy. And so, you know, it really does mean a lot when you guys support me, like with subs, gifted subs, or anything of the sort, because I'm like, wow, there are people out there that do actually like me, and that makes me really, really happy. So really, genuinely, honest to goodness, thank you guys. Hi, Dion. Damn, that music's loud. Hi, Dion, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Let me turn down the music a little bit, hold on. Ooh. I wish the volume stabilizer would be a little better. You're a great streamer, stop. No, I'm not saying I'm bad. I'm saying that, you know, my high school reunion's coming up, and it got me thinking, like, I don't know if high school me would believe, you know, adult me now, that I'd be out here streaming and having a blast, you know? So, I'm comfortable where I'm at. So, I can't complain. I'm well. That's good. I'm glad. It's good to see ya. So, my art inspiration is still going strong with more D&D characters. I'm drawing another group of characters from another campaign that I'm in, and so we're all based off of like different creatures and monsters, and yeah, so I'm doing the line art for it. I did finish one, and then I managed to do the sketch for another, and so I'm gonna continue working on that. I do these sketches in my free time, like during my lunch breaks at work, or when I'm just chilling out on the couch and such. I haven't had this much motivation in a hot minute. I'm really happy that I'm drawing these D&D characters, because like my parties are seeing them, and they love them. And that's enough for me. Our DM for this campaign could not stop talking about how much he loved the piece, and it just warmed my heart so much. Yeah, everyone loved it. Everyone loved little Jerome the Gnome trying his best up here. So, you know, it's being seen by the right people, and that makes me happy. You deserve everything you got. It's all our— Thank you, Dion. That's really sweet of you to say. The expressions are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, trying out these different D&D campaigns have really pushed me to try and practice different expressions. You know, try my hand of going a little bit outside the box. Like, honest to God, this is the first furry I've ever drawn in my life, like full on. So it's like, oh no, and he's just a wolf kid. So, yeah, it's a fun time. I really am enjoying all the D&D sessions I'm in. All right. But let me see. If I go quiet, that means I'm kind of in the, like, I'm in the zone and I really want to get some piece done. But you guys are still, like, free to chat in the chat, obviously. But if I go silent, don't worry. I did this last stream too. But I'm in a really good mood today. It was busy today, but... And then work is busy, but I haven't felt this productive in a hot minute, and that's a really good thing. So, busy, but in a good way. But, yeah, if you guys want to talk about...
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Tsunami! Hello! How are you doing? But yeah, if you guys had wanted to talk about D&D stuff, you are more than welcome to. I'm just gonna be here drawing. So... If any of you have any questions about any of the campaigns I'm in, or any of the characters, excuse me, feel free to ask at any time. I gotta get the sketch reference, because trying to line zoomed in like this, you kind of forget what details you were trying to draw in the first place. I've never played D&D in my life, so I have no idea about anything D&D related. Well, if you have any D&D related questions, you are more than welcome to ask them, and I will try my best to answer, because even though I've been playing for like 5 years now, I still don't know what I'm doing half the time, if I'm completely honest with you. I feel so bad for the DM, because Koros here is my first warlock character, and I had no idea how the magic worked as a warlock. So I feel bad asking as many questions as I do. And like at one point, I just was not getting it. I was not getting the spell cap for a warlock for the longest time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but like, can you say that again, but like in dummy terms, please? I felt so bad. So, if it makes you feel any better, I'm still freaking learning. So, if you have any questions, I got you in the best way possible. Like, not the best way possible, but I got you. Was Aleska bad talking herself again? No, I was not. I was talking about how my high school reunion's coming up in like 10 days, so I'm gonna be driving back to my hometown for that, and I was talking about how high school me wouldn't believe future me would be doing live streams like this. I feel like high school me would be like, are you crazy? I played my first D&D about 5 years ago. Last game was a year or so ago. It was great fun and really let me get creative for my character background. That's exciting.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Paul! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. Happy Wednesday. I hope all is well. We're just drawing some more D&D characters in one of the parties where this is our Monster Mash group, and I'm currently drawing our little vampire. Fun fact, Esmeralda, to my knowledge, and if I'm remembering it correctly, Esmeralda and Koros are both warlocks. But I don't know how to play one, so I'm struggling a little bit, but overall it's a lot of fun. I hope one day I'll be in a D&D and experience the fun. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I know. There's some D&D stuff that I would really like to do. I'd like to DM at one point. I don't know how good the writing would be, or in terms of long-term prep. I feel like I know half of it's like improv, obviously. I feel like I'd be stealing a lot of jokes from other campaigns that I've been watching, especially like Evantris and such. Like when Esmeralda gets mistaken for a child a lot of the time. The first thing that comes to mind is like the Legends of Adventures, where it's like, does your green child need a booster seat? And it's like, my green child? Yes, the one with a very large dog. And it's like, that is an adult man. This is a goblin. That's all I can think of whenever Esmeralda gets mistaken for a child. So, I don't know. I think it'd be really fun to DM at some point. I don't know what I would do for a story. I have like a story idea for a Vampire the Masquerade campaign, but not for a D&D campaign. I'd have to really come up with something creative for that, I think. But I think it'd be fun. Ooh, shit. What the hell? That was weird. So, I'm just being slow and steady. I'm feeling chatty today, so how much progress we make today is going to vary, so don't come at me, okay? Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. I think I'm gonna erase this part real quick. We can keep that. We'll erase this part. Yeah, we'll erase this entire part. The only reason is because yeah, I found out that D&D groups are kind of cliquish. Once they find a group, they pretty much settle with a group for years. I wouldn't say that's like cliquish. It's just more of comfort level, I think. Like I said, 3 out of like the 5 campaigns I'm in currently are with the same group, with different players being different DMs, and that's just because 1, during the lockdowns, we all kind of had a creative rush a little bit, and 2, it was just like we all knew each other. But like my friend Sarah, she found her other D&D group from like drunk golf with friends, and I think that's hilarious. So you'll be able to find some people depending on where you look and all of that, but I think that's hilarious. But I think that's just more of the comfort level. It's just like, you know how everyone works, you feel comfortable playing around them. There's always just that risk when, you know, you're in a new group that you don't know all too well. You might not know how to play off each other, and sometimes people can take some stuff seriously when you mean to be joking, or sometimes the humor that they can take might not be as... it might not match your humor and such, so it's a little different. I've heard D&D horror stories before, and some of them can get a bit strange. And, you know, everyone wants to have fun playing it. And if you know who the DM is or something like that, then you feel a little more comfortable. Excuse me, I think. So, I think it's like a personal thing, though. I'm more than willing to join a group I have never been a part of before, if they would let me. I definitely personally would. But I know that's not everyone's comfort level. Hell, I even know that there are some people out there who play D&D on their own. Like that, yeah, you can do that. That's not a bad thing either. So maybe I should try doing a solo D&D session at some point, just so I can practice DM on my own and improv stuff. Like, I feel like if I ever DM'd, I would like to be with my group of friends, because they know it would be my first time, and I'd be, you know, they'd be able to give helpful tips without me feeling like I'm doing a really bad job, you know? So, I feel like we could do that. My voice has been going out a lot today. I don't know why. So sorry if my voice gets a bit like, rah, like the vocal fry suddenly just shows up. Okay. Do 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 do. Alrighty. I'm trying to think of what else to say regarding D&D. Yeah, I have a lot of fun playing it. I think it's just because I really have a lot of fun making characters. Oh, I love drawing. I love making characters so much. It's my favorite thing. Do 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 do. Also, sorry, I stopped talking. I didn't mean to. Ooh. Let me see how I drew this. It's kind of a weird thing where it's like the... That's fine. I'm not too concerned with proper anatomy, I think, this go around. I'm just here for funsies, if I'm being honest. Do you level up based on predetermined paths or based on the events of the game and how they would affect your character? Ooh. I think it depends on the DM. I know for the majority of the time we go, we level up based on XP, based on the enemies that we fight and all of that, but really it's just kind of like what the player feels comfortable with, and you know, and obviously making sure it's okay with the DM and everything, but yeah, for the most part, I think it's just more of like how much fun we'd have as the character, or like how many more fun scenarios could we come up with if we did this or that or something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. I tend to stay on like a predetermined path for the most part, but everyone's a little different. Let me see. But yeah, that totally depends on the DM. So if you ever become part of a D&D group, always just make sure to ask like the rules and everything to make sure you're comfortable with it, so that way you're not blindsided for sure. No one wants to be blindsided and not have fun. Oh, I mean, hey, my character has been learning a lot of giant runes, so I'm gonna take a level in Rune Knight. Not really. It's only happened once for me out of like all of the campaigns that I've been in. And it was mostly just so that way our DM could associate the book into Roll20, basically. And so he came to, hey, Halloween this guy. So I know for Jareth, since Jareth has a focus of wanting to use necromancy based on his story and everything, our DM was kind of like, hey, do you want Jareth to learn more spells regarding like bones? And I was like, you got me interested. So it just kind of depends. But I think that was it. Normally, I don't know, especially when it comes to religions and stuff, I don't really know all of them too well in D&D. Turns out, all my characters are like atheists or something, except for Koros, because I have never followed any kind of religion and I don't know what I'm doing. So I still have a lot to learn. It's a little different for everybody. So yeah, I've really only ever had like one thing like that happen. Spooky, spooky indeed. Normally I reserve this for, you know, October streams, but I figured because of the whole layout situation and just some mishaps and tech issues here and there, I was just kind of like, you know what? I'll treat you guys today. I'll treat you guys this time. You guys can have Halloween all year if you want. Speaking of Halloween, I gotta come up with some spooky spectacles to play. So if there are any horror games or demos that you guys think I'd really like, feel free to put them in the game Rex. I'd be excited to see what you guys put down. So we can like do a spooky spectacle stream on that. For those who are following and don't know what I do for Halloween, I basically do this thing called Spooky Spectacles, where I'll play like a first impression stream, where I'll just do one stream in the month of October to see if it is something that I really want to continue or something, and just kind of get a first impression. Oh, how's this game or anything? And then if I really like it, we can continue it. If not, then we'll just leave it be. But it's always a fun time. And then I tend to do a long play of something else. The first time I did Spooky Spectacles, it was American McGee's Alice. That took forever to try and get working, and that was a nightmare to play. And then last year we played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, so I need to figure out a new game. So if you guys have any recs, I'm always here to listen. Okay. Oh, and when I say put them in the game recs, I mean through the Discord. Probably should have mentioned that beforehand. Sorry, I'm trying to get this real quick. Okay, cool. Does this also mean we're gonna watch something from your childhood like last year? Oh my god. We did watch, oh yeah! Because I didn't have the Discord in 2023. I got it in late 2024. Ooh. We'll have to come up with the, yeah, what? I gotta actually implement the watch parties more often. Like the second Mononoke movie's out of the three, the second one's out, and then we gotta watch more stuff. I just don't know how to implement shows sometimes, but yeah, I'll have to come up with something to watch for sure. What do I have? Ooh, we could do like Coraline or something. That one's a pretty good one for spooky season. Maybe another big Halloween themed one, or like a B horror film or something. We can go on like Tubi and just find like the really bad B horror films or something. That's what my friends and I do. Oh my gosh. To be fair though, those there might be some raunchy stuff if we attempt to do that though. So it would 100% have to be like an 18 plus. Not that the Discord's already 18 plus, but you know what I mean. God, the vocal fry is strong today. And the rain came pouring down, and it made some cool sounds, and I tell you those sounds sound sad. They said hello and goodbye. Do you feel alright? Alright, sorry. I definitely need to prepare a little more for October. It's just, I love spooky season, man. I will say, I went grocery shopping yesterday after archery, and I did cave. They put the baked goods, because I like to get some muffins for breakfast to eat. So I was in like the bakery section, and literally right next to the bakery section, they have just odd amenities here and there. And I found these really, really adorable tree decorations, like that, like they're the little standees for your table and such. But there are these like ghostly, evil-looking trees with 3 ghosts around them, smiling and playing and such. And I couldn't help myself. I bought the set. It was worth it though. They're already hanging up in my apartment. So I love Halloween, man. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Well, now I'm curious. Do you guys do anything? Because I know it's a hit or miss in terms of Halloween celebrations and such. Do you guys celebrate, like, not as a holiday, but, you know, do you guys do anything for Halloween at all? Like pass out candy or go to like any costume parties or anything like that? Normally it's like me and my friends when we do something and watch, again, the B horror films or something, but one year we did this dinner party, and that was pretty fun. I got to dress up as a jester for that. Yeah, I was the jester character. Okay, this outfit's gonna be a teeny bit tedious to draw. But yeah, I love Halloween. It's like that one Vine meme or something where it's like this little girl and she's like, "It's freaking bats. I love Halloween." That's me. You know what I have to stream again? Freaking my mobile rhythm games. I need to play those again. This is like the Citus edit of a cough? K-A-F? Calf? Cough song? Who is a DLC in Citus. I got Citus to work again on my mobile phone. I was able to fix it so it doesn't lag anymore. So I really need to play. Oh, when I was at the convention, guess what I got to play for the first time? At the con that I went to, not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago. Oh my god, I got to play Chuny Thumb for the first time. I have played Chuny Thumb songs from other rhythm games because of the collabs, like in Muse Dash and Archaea and such. but it was my first time playing Toonie Thumb, so I'm desperately just trying to find the songs I know from the collab, and I actually didn't do terrible, but man, I didn't realize what how Toonie Thumb was actually played is really interesting, because you have to you raise your hands up at certain points, and you, almost like a conductor, and hit them down. And it's really weird, but I had a lot of fun with it. Got addicted. I heard a rumor that Target has a Halloween decoration that makes the ghost sound from the 90s. Makes the ghost sound from the 90s? What does that sound like? There is one particular Halloween decoration that I have that I don't know why I love so much. It's a little ghost, and it has its little button on the bottom. It won't trigger if you just set it down. You gotta press on the switch and everything. But its eyes glow a little red, and they sparkle a little bit, and it just has some fun little creepy music, like kind of thing. And it goes, it's so... I don't know why I love it as much as I do, but it's one of my favorite Halloween decorations, and it was the only Halloween decoration I really, really wanted to take home with me. Yes, that sound, that's the one! You're joking. You're joking. Dude, the batteries are dead in that Halloween thing. I can't believe it. Target brought it back. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna get more ghosties. Okay, how about this? Since we're close to Halloween season, what creature is your favorite for decorations? Are they pumpkins? Are they Frankenstein, Dracula, ghosts? Another creature I'm not aware of, because ghosts are my favorite. It's the same reason why I like snowmen as decorations the most during Christmas time. I just think they're cute as hell. I love them, okay? I'm making these way too big. Hold on. I need to relax on the size of these. Ugh. I have so many skeletons. So many. Oh my god. Skeletons are a good choice. Skeletons are a great choice. I'm between ghosts and zombies. Oh hell yeah, Brian. That's a good pick there. Zombies. Ooh. I like that one. But yeah, ghosts are definitely... My favorites are the werewolf and the 6-foot-tall mermaid. Holy shit. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. There is a house... Whenever I'm driving over to the strip that has the Asian kitchen place that I mentioned earlier that I really enjoy, I pass this house that does kind of go all out during Halloween time, and they have, I kid you not, 9 to 10 foot tall skeletons. There's 3 of them, and they just chill out in the yard. It looks like they're trying to spook one another, but this dude, whoever lives at this house, has a really good sense of humor, because one was dressed up like the Grim Reaper, right? And one time I drove past there, all three were up. The next time I drove down, one had fallen down. It was the Grim Reaper one. I assume the wind or something, or the rain or something like that. And then the next time I pass it, the Grim Reaper is still down, but then the other two skeletons that are standing up are pointing at him, like they move their arms so it looks like they're pointing at the one who had fallen down on the ground, and it looked like they were laughing at him. I'm like, whoever lives at this house has a pretty good sense of humor. It's pretty good. So, the one downer nowadays in terms of Halloween stuff for me is that I live in an apartment complex. I live on the 5th floor of this apartment complex. And while there are a lot of kids, both in this complex as well as the apartment next door, obviously we're next to a neighborhood, so the kids tend to normally go to those houses instead of like door to door in the apartment complex. I really love passing out candy, alright? I love putting kids in good moods, complimenting their costumes, because I do follow a lot of like, you know, more modern media and modern shows because I like animation. I like to see what animation's doing nowadays for kids of different generations. You know, that's one of my favorite things to kind of study and look at. And so I like to humble brag a little bit and, you know, be like, oh, I love your so-and-so costume from this modern show, and just seeing their faces light up to see that, you know, someone knows who they are, it always just brings a smile to my face. There was one time when I was still living with my parents, my dad and I decided to pass out candy, and Miraculous Ladybug was a big thing at the time, huge. And so there were two girls, pretty little, probably only up to my knee. They were teeny, but one was dressed up as Marinette, or Ladybug, and then the other one was dressed up as her friend, who later on in the show ends up becoming another one of these temporary superheroes called Rena Rouge, and I believe that's the name of it. And so you could tell based on their expressions that the one who was dressed up as Ladybug was super excited and really happy, you know, probably because a lot of people realized who she was and such. And then the one who was Rena Rouge, I mean, she was having fun, but you could definitely tell that not many knew who she was. And so when both of them stopped by to do the trick-or-treat, I did my compliments like, oh, I love your Ladybug, and your Rena Rouge is so good. Her eyes, she straightened up, her eyes like sparkled. She was so happy, and I was like, I live for this moment, all right? Make these kids have fun during Halloween, all right? I love doing stuff like that. So I miss it being in an apartment complex like this, you know? So, cause the kids don't come like knocking door to door in the complexes, but it's sad to say, but I do have a bag of candy at the ready. Like, not now, obviously, but like last year I had a bag of candy at the ready, and I'll probably have another bag of candy at the ready this year too, because you just never know. And, you know, it probably won't happen, but I just take like the candy from the bag that I have unopened, or maybe I opened to munch on a little bit myself because I'm like that. I have a bad sweet tooth. But the rest I usually take into work. So there's a little kitchenette area in our workplace where I can just, here, I'm just gonna set this giant bag of candy there and people will just like walk by and nab some. So, but I do always have a bag of candy at the ready. But when I go to work, a neighbor near my work saw a house with so many decorations. Some of them were very big. There is a house like that in my parents' neighborhood. They go all out for every holiday. Christmas, lights everywhere. Halloween, inflatables. Easter, I will admit, they do kind of have a little creepy Easter bunny, but they do decorate for Easter even. Or like St. Patrick's Day, green. More green than their grass. So, It's really cool. But yeah, those 10-foot tall skeletons just, one of them is actually still up to this day, so I'll see them like hiding in the group, and I'm just like, heh, I see you in there. That's amazing, isn't it? I saw your that's amazing thing when I was talking about the ladybug thing, so I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, I love doing stuff like that. Because, you know, I like dressing up. Even when I was growing up, I loved dressing up as characters from my favorite TV shows or something. I remember one year I was like Kim Possible. Another year I was Starfire from Teen Titans. Another year, I was just, I never really wanted to be just a something, you know? So... Yes, that's what that family did every holiday. Perfect, Brian. Ooh, my nose is itchy. Excuse me. But, man, I love Halloween. Okay, that was unnecessarily a long process. Alright. I will say there was one year there was one year actually for marching band in college. It was my last year of marching band, so it was my third year going to school, and there was we got to dress up for the Halloween game because it landed on Halloween. And I ended up being Coraline, and that was a blast to do, and it actually kind of worked. I was Coraline in her raincoat, so I had to quickly put on a wig, which was kind of funky to do, but it did rain, so your girl was prepared with the freaking raincoat. So, it was all good. But I've never been that prepared in my life ever again. Oh dear. Do 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 do. And then of course, you know, your girls did cosplaying a little bit. I don't dress up at cons much anymore, but I would like to get back into doing that a little bit. But yeah, I dressed up as like a handful of fun characters there too. For Halloween, I dress up all spooky and scare the kids that come to my house. Been doing that for like 10 years and the kids love it. Hey, as long as the kids love it. There was one time, someone spooked me pretty bad when I was growing up as a kid. And the worst part is that I was the pink Power Ranger. And this dude thought it'd be funny to come out with a chainsaw, and my mom was not having it. She went into protective mom mode pretty quickly when I ran back to her, like, crying, sobbing. Obviously, it wasn't a real chainsaw, but it was, like, the whole murder mask spiel and everything, and, you know, I was still probably, like, single digits old. I was pretty young, but I do remember being scared and, like, running back to my mom. But that didn't damper my Halloween experience. But, yeah. Sorry, I like this song too much. You get good at reading the room. I don't scare them too bad. The teens, though, that's a whole nother story. Oh yeah, you can scare the teens. That's okay. Just be careful of a fight or flight reflex. If I do scare someone too bad, I'll take the mask off and give them extra candy. Aww. Yeah, that's sweet of you to do if you do scare them a bit too much. Now the question is, do some of them pretend to be like extra scared because they know you'll give extra candy if you do? That's the question.
I know you're used to Lucy, but I run daggers for you. Daggers for you. I know you're used to Lucy, but I run.
No, they don't do that. Okay, fair. At least no one's abusing your system. I forgot the anime Twisted Wonderland is coming out next month. Yeah! The Twisted Wonderland anime is finally coming out. Yay! It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, funny enough, I went to archery. My instructor kind of was out of commission for a little bit for some medical reasons, and so this is like Tuesday was like one of the first days he came back. He opened up the place, and so it was kind of quiet. And then a gal who normally doesn't show up in the time frame where I normally go dropped on by, and we hit it off pretty well in terms of talking and everything. She was super nice, and we kind of had that kind of humor, the same humor vibe and everything. And because of the con I went to, I did manage to find a few Twisted Wonderland things at this con, even though it was kind of dry. So I had a couple of keychains of Twisted Wonderland on my bag, and I was picking that up after I paid to get ready to leave, and then she was like, "Oh, is that from like Twisted Wonderland?" And I was like, "Yeah!" So I stayed a little bit and we talked about that a bit, and she was like, "I haven't played too much of the game, but I heard that the anime's coming out soon and I want to watch it." I'm like, "Me too." So yeah, my little I bought this Jade Leech because it was only Jade. There wasn't a twin pack with Jade and Floyd or anything, but it was Jade looking like a little meatball of a bean, one of those little mighty beans, and I put like a plush version of it, and so I put that on my bag and it was perfect. So yeah, so, and then I have a couple keychains on the bag too. So I don't know what I'm doing with this foot. No. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could watch Twisted Wonderland as a watch party. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. But I know I do gush about Twisted Wonderland a lot on this channel. Alright, I need to actually draw. If I was in the zone like I was last art stream, I'd be done with the first character, and we're an hour and a half in and I am not that far. Well, I think I am almost done with the line art for Esmeralda, actually. I need the face and hair, though. Okay, alright, yeah, we're not too bad. Okay. Let me make a new face and then hair layer. I'm gonna put the line layer on top. Hair, face, and I gotta make one more for the eyes. Perfect. Alright. Have a lot that try to act brave. Aww, Tsunami. I'm not scared. You can't scare me. Aww. That'd be me if I was just like a little bit older. Than when I got spooked as the Power Ranger. I'm down to learn more about it. Oh, hell yeah. if Darcy's still in the chat, Darcy and I have a very in-depth knowledge of Twisted Wonderland. We need to have like another Twisted Wonderland, some kind of art or informative stream about the lore of Twisted Wonderland. That'd be fun. I'll have to talk with Darcy about that. Alright. Let's get this face. Also, just as a heads up, I have lifesavers next to me. I am a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna munch on some of the lifesavers gummies here that I got. Lifesavers gummies are like the best, and you can't convince me otherwise. I want to give Esmeralda like a cute button pointy nose. Oh, what the hell happened there? Yes. Okay, but do you eat them the right way or the fun way? I'm assuming the fun. I don't know. Sometimes I'll eat them the right way, and then other times I will like just stretch them out before eating them. Lifesaver orange flavor ones are my favorite. Really? You're the first person I've met that really enjoys the orange flavor. Hold on. I don't have the original flavors. I got the neon ones. I wanted to try something different, so I got the neon flavors. So that what they have in here is bold berry, which I believe is the blue one, orange pop, orange, pink punch, obviously the pink one, electric lemonade, the yellow one, and then a cherry lime splash, which is surprisingly the green one. Trick question. The right way is to wear them like rings, then eat them. I did that growing up. But I think for me, what I did growing up too was not only try to wear them as rings, but like, you know, already like eat them normally and then like stick my tongue, to try and like, I don't know, like a tongue ring almost. I grew up doing that a little bit. But, yeah, no, I think I did the rings a little bit more. Okay, I like the eyebrows. I know I've mentioned this before in terms of drawing faces nowadays, but I've had a really fun time coming up with like different expressions for people and using the eyebrows to accentuate that. I used to just make eyebrows lines, kind of similar to Koros here, with the lines for the eyebrows. But I've been really experimenting with more eyebrows lately, and I've been having a blast doing so. Let's see. I do like how the face looks on the sketch, so I'm gonna try and match the lines as best as I can. Don't know how I feel about that one. Excuse me. I think I figured out why I'm not a big fan of how this one looks. Okay. I think I just gave too much mascara on this one. Alright, give me a sec. More Grim Fandango. You know what we need to do again is another Grim Fandango stream, like a replay of it, to show the new audience one of the best point and click adventure games out there in terms of writing. Poe! Hi, Poe! Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. How are things? Very clean line work. Thank you. I told myself I wasn't gonna try and make them perfect, but of course, you know, I'm like, now I gotta be symmetrical, even though it's not the case. But I'm currently drawing a D&D party that I'm in right now. My character's the one in the middle, looking stiff as a board. That's my changeling, warlock, who is very apathetic when they're in their base form, but is very charismatic and can play any role whenever they change into somebody else. Things are good. I'm also working on art. Fantastic. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Poe is like an amazing artist, has made gifts for their own streams and gifts for emojis for other streams. I know you did something for James, I do remember that, and is just super sweet, very nice. We've rated Poe a handful of times, and every time I see a new game and I absolutely adore it, so. I thought I did something wrong. But I appreciate you stopping on by. I hope things are well. Feel free to lurk while you're also working on art. We're taking a small talk break, but yeah, so this was like one of the D&D groups that I did. This one actually has like Felix in it, and we did this session not too long ago, so I was quick in trying to get this one done. I'm really proud with how it looks. Tried to get that Saturday morning cartoon look to it, I think. And so now this is a completely different campaign with different players and obviously different characters. So I'm currently drawing the other warlock in our group, who's a little vampire and gets mistaken for a child a lot. And Swash! Hello, Swash! How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. How are things? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, we're currently just drawing some art here. Just got home from work. Heck yeah! Feel free to relax if you need to lurk to unwind a little bit. I completely understand. Feel free to just chill out and relax. Let me see. Oh, and also, yeah, I have the stabilizer on like the highest it can go right now. in Krita. Almost the highest it can go because I'm trying to get that clean line work, but my hands can get so shaky sometimes, I swear. It's not even funny. Let me see. I appreciate the kind words. Of course! Of course! You have, like, amazing art, Poe. Oh my gosh. Time to see if you can get the eyes. Read them and weep, Dewey! How's your character looking? I need to draw the hair. That's what I need to focus on. Oh, my music died. Oh, my mouse died. Hold on. How are you today, wonderful? Aw, thank you for calling me wonderful. I'm in a good mood. My work has been really busy lately, but I feel really, really productive. So I can't complain, to be honest. My headset died one moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The headset didn't want the snarky comment. No, I'm kidding. Actually, funny enough, this is Dewey's character in the campaign. Dewey invited me to be a part of this campaign, and so this is his character, Esmeralda, who we're both warlocks, and Esmeralda is got that very hoity-toity personality, has accidentally not accidentally, but has sabotaged the party a handful of times, but it's so in character I can't help but laugh. It's like in a fun way. Fun sabotage. Glad to hear. Okay, back. Welcome back! Welcome back! I was just talking about your character a little bit to those who are just joining the stream. Let's see. But yeah, so far, I just need the hair left. So last minute, if you want any changes, let me know, since you're watching me live for this. What do you mean? What do you mean it didn't want me to hear a snarky comment? I was just making a joke. You did great. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Esmeralda's personality is so fun. Even when she sabotages something in the group, it's been in like a fun way where it's like you can't get mad at it because it's so in character, and we got such a big laugh out of a couple of the sabotages. It's been fun. Oh, I'm doing it in the name of the Kavar house or Kavar family and blah blah blah, and then the immediate switch up when it seems like Kavar's doing some shady stuff. I love it. Time to see if you can get the red eyes how I think they are. I have my notes on that. Something about seafoam, if I remember correctly. I know it has like red, and I remember the notes specifically said something regarding the lines of like seafoam looking. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but especially since I just kind of made all the eyes kind of a solid color too, so that doesn't really help the situation a little bit either. So now it's like, oh shit, how am I gonna do that? But yeah, we'll get to the coloring when we get there, but I want to do the line art first. Excuse me. Alrighty. But yeah, I had to go through every note I had, because I know the player for Philip actually also draws, and so I had a better reference for Philip and a really wordy description for Esmeralda, and then I kind of had to try my best with Relfon or Wolfkin here, but it's been fun. It's been fun. I actually took a lot of inspiration from Snow Wolves to draw Relfon, so that was fun in terms of like the shape of the eyes, the color of the nose, even some dirty patches of fur, or when I say dirty, it's like some brown patches of fur on the white coat and everything. So it's really fun. It was really fun to... Ralph Fund was definitely the one I struggled with the most. What? I type good wheel? Type good well. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're doing now. Oh no. No, but yeah, no, the descriptions were good for Esmeralda. I don't think I had that much issue coming up with like ideas for Esmeralda. Even though my brain still wants me to think she needs to be in a dress and not padded armor, but that's a me problem. That's not an Esmeralda problem. Okay. Alrighty. I still can't draw circles like this. Ah. Alrighty. Let's get back to the hair layer. I'm almost done with Esmeralda here. I have too much My Sims music in this channel. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to get rid of the... not the background. I'm actually going to get rid of the hair real fast. So I can get the face real quick. Ooh, I like this song. Hold on, I like this song. Mouse? Thank you. I like this song. It's called Afternoon Tea. I like this song. Okay. I think little Esmeralda might be done. Bald! Bald! Dewey, please. Bald! 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 I love it. So good. Bald Murray, am I right? Shut your mouth. So what do we think of little Esmeralda so far? I think it turned out pretty good. Okay. So I have the eyes, face, hair, line. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Ralphon is next. I need to fix the wolf anatomy though. I need to make this hand a little like bulkier, I think. This arm. I think I need to make it just a teeny bit bulkier. How dare you draw her so childlike? Bruh. let me roll. looks a little childish, let me roll. You should be showing her the respect she deserves by drawing her well. And I think I did just that. Oh my god. What was I just about to say? I lost it. God damn it. Oh, I do love Esmeralda though. She's a fun character. Very fun. Sorry, I was chewing on a lifesaver. Yeah, I think for Relfon's hand here, I think I need to make it just a little bit bulkier. But for the most, and maybe fix this leg. Maybe make it match this one, I think. So, you know, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I don't know how much we're gonna get done today, because it's only like 8:45. We haven't even done 2 hours yet, so we'll see how I go from here. But this one's gonna be interesting to do the line art for. Because I'm happy with how the sketch turned out, but with how it may turn out in terms of the line art, that's a different story. I am drawing with the eraser. It would be better if I drew with the pen, please. Hold the phone. Where's the thing? Because I really do like how the ears turned out. But I want to make sure that I'm still drawing. I have the reference of the sketch zoomed out off screen. So I'm using that as like a bit of a reference. But yeah, your girl's never drawn any type of... I've drawn animal ears on characters before, but I've never really drawn, you know, a full anthropomorphic animal yet. And so chat's saying that I'm gonna make it big in the furry community art, and I'm like, nah, I don't think so. But that's the fun of doing these D&D drawings. It pushes you a little bit to draw stuff you haven't really done yet. There's so much fur. Also, that was a joke and reference. I hope that came... Yeah, no, absolute Dewey, I 100% got the joke. Don't worry. Don't worry, I 100% got the joke. Trust me, if I didn't, I wouldn't have laughed as much as I did on that. So, don't you worry, I got the joke. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's not bad. And I will make the snout and everything on the face layer. Right now I'm gonna get the liner and everything. You did incredible with her. Thank you. Yeah, I think I did pretty well. Although I will say it is a little bit justified when you say how dare you draw her be so childlike, because I did kind of overemphasize the shortness a little bit because she's only like, what, 5'3", 5'4"? That ain't short! I was expecting her to be like more like shorter, like not even reaching 5 foot. Not like gnome or halfling size, but like 4'11" or something. And so when you said that she was like 5'3", I was like, no! I don't believe. So I did overemphasize the shortness a little bit, just because it's the joke of the character a little bit. But there's definitely way more to Esmeralda, and I'm so excited to learn more about her. We can say 5'1". I don't know what being short is like, so hush and shush! I'm not that short either. But they do say that the average height of the normal height for the American woman is about 5'4". So that's like average height for a woman, 5'3", 5'4". So feel free to do with that info as you please. I'm actually gonna make this a different layer. Sounds like it's raining outside, but I know it's not. Do 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 do. I feel like we just listened to this. All right, another lifesaver. Okay. Yeah, I will say 100% Ralphon was the most difficult for me to draw. Hi, Yellow Muster! Here is a daily dad joke. I lost my job at Pepsi last week after working there for years. Tested positive for Coke. Okay, that's a pretty good one, Muster. That's a pretty good one, Yellow Muster. Don't call me a furry either. That is, I'm drawing our D&D party, so one of them is a wolfkin, so I had to draw it. I can't not draw like a member of our team. It's my first time drawing like a real anthropomorphic animal though, so it was difficult for me to do. The minute I thought I was pretty sure I was done with him and got to move over to Koros, I was just like, yes!
But alas, I am
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ignis.
So I must consume drink.
Alright, cool. I'm heading out. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for staying as long as you did, Brian. You have a good rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. Maybe. I'm planning on playing some more Nancy Drew tomorrow. We might be finishing up Message in a Haunted Mansion, considering we made, like, a lot of progress last stream. I don't know how much is left. So, we'll get there. I think it's doing that thing again. I think YouTube's doing that thing again where it's gonna repeat the same couple of songs over and over. So let's, as much as I like this one, let's find something else to listen to. Let's see. Let's do we'll do a Vampire the Band. I gotta adjust myself in my chair for a second. Ugh. This music reminds me of something that might be in Raptor Boyfriend. The slogan is insincere. If I broke the interstate at a recent date, they wouldn't build it here. We're 100 miles from the closest town, the nosebleed sea where your world spins out of the shine. I never gave it a thought. I can't get this line. Oh my god. How come my window down? Where all the windows crowd, the greatest view for a while. To the passerby, glad for a road this clear. To roll through the state at a decent rate by a startled deer. Also, sorry for the singing here. So sometimes you just gotta sing, and I've been in the mood to like sing a lot lately, which is bad because I know I still need to do the karaoke stream here. Oh my god, bro, we're almost at 600 followers and I haven't done that yet. We gotta do that. Oh, I'm just so nervous. I don't know. It's like kind of mumble singing here is not nearly as bad as like trying to get, you know, all the stuff set up for an actual karaoke stream. I'm just like, oh my god. It's terrifying. I'm telling you that. Maybe I just need musical stuff. I feel more confident when I'm singing musical stuff. If that makes any sense. I think it's just because I'm so used to knowing how to project those types of songs that when it comes to other pop music and such, I think I struggle projecting that out a little more, because it could be it could be softening. We already listened to this too. We could be amplifying, you know, softer voices. We could be amplifying softer voices with, you know, technology. We have technology. We'll get a less ASMR eventually, I believe. Well, what about the teaching streams you were gonna do? I just brought up the karaoke, Lappy. I just brought that up. I'm talking about it right now. Bro. Alright, I think I want to extend the arm out, just the shoulder out, just a little bit more, so I can make the arm look a little bulkier. I just want to bring it up as much as possible. Bro, I am talking about it right now. That's as much as possible as you can get. Read the room! Okay, now I'm gonna extend this arm out just a little bit too. See how that looks. Looks a little better. Somehow I'm on the wrong layer. Oops. Not much though, so that's good. So are we gonna mention a less karaoke too? Dewey, I swear to God. Yes, let's talk about that. I swear to God! Oh, I hate you all. I say with love, I hate you all. Oh no. I have been trying to find songs that I could potentially sing. Turns out, trying to project a song and then singing it very idly is a lot different from one another, so it's like I could sing it quietly if I so please, or try to project it and fall flat on my face. So. Dewey, I thought you were live. Do you have a body double chatting? You're not live, are you? Hold on. Oh my god, there's so many people live right now. Oh my god. Why are there so many people live on a Wednesday? Oh my god, he is fucking live! Oh my god. Brother! Dewey! What are you doing? You weirdo. Ah! You've been caught red-handed, Dewey! Oh no. Wow, okay. Oh my god, Dewey, please. Enjoy your stream. Dewey is perfecting the Twitch AI chatbot. I guess. Are we even talking to the real Dewey right now? It's so good. That's funny. Enjoy the rest of your stream, Dewey. Make sure to actually stream for your audience. I know you're doing ASMR. I forgot I put this song in here. Hell yeah. Hold on, I want to turn this one up. I like this song. I like this one. I like this song. I love that people in the chat are over here like, have a good stream, Dewey! In my own stream! It's so good. Such a silly little song, I love it. How am I drawing hands? Big paws / hands. Or the nails are gonna hide it, I think. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. God, I've been having to blow my nose a lot lately. I feel like I'm getting a cold. Excuse me. Okay. Such a cute, silly little song. I like it. Okay, I wanted to move this over here a little bit so it kind of matches the angle I drew him in. I messed that up in the drawing. Also, we just listened to this song too. I'm gonna skip this one. Give me something new. Give me ZZZ, I'll take that. Bro, I haven't played ZZZ. I haven't played like any of the gacha games at all lately. Like, I know Genshin just had Nod Cry come out and everything, but I haven't touched that. I haven't touched ZZZ. The only gacha game that I've still been playing pretty consistently is Twisted Wonderland. I haven't really and even then, that's just kind of like I'm gonna turn the music down a bit. And even then, that's just kind of more of a passive thing to do while you're doing something else. So it's not as involved as some of the other gacha games that I play. But yeah, I haven't been playing like nearly as much gacha lately. Which is probably a good thing for my wallet. Like, originally my goal was to try and get Alice in ZZZ. But then I don't know, I just got caught up on doing a bunch of other stuff. I just kind of stopped playing, and I didn't get Alice, but I'm in that phase where it's like, oops, sorry. I'm in that, what? Hold on. That was weird. Hold on, give me a second. One sec. It's doing something weird with the save. Give me 1 second. But anyways, yeah, I haven't been playing I still like the games. I just haven't been playing them nearly as much lately. But that's probably good for my wallet. Like, the fear of FOMO is just kind of gone. So I can't complain. Okay. Sorry, there was a save issue. We're good. We're back. So crazy how we get down. Never thought it would be like this. So crazy how we get down. Oh, my frames have dropped. Uh-oh. Why are my frames dropping? Ooh, if there's a lag in the stream, feel free to refresh if you need to. There's a bit of a lull in my drop frames for a second there. Ooh, whoops. Looks a little better. You and me, we got it going on. So crazy how we get down. Anything you need, you got me right here. Man, I don't know what it is. It's been years since Soul Eater has come out, and I still freaking love the music. It's fantastic. Alright, who thinks I can draw this circle freehand? We'll give it a few tries, and if it's really bad, I'll get the circle tool. But... eh. It's not bad. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's also not bad. I'll take that. Woohoo! What? Where? There it is. Oh, I need to stretch and give my head a break here. I'm kind of leaning down at a bit of a weird angle, drawing. So I need to give myself some frequent stretches. Stretch! Maybe another lifesaver for the road. Okay. Let's finish up the torso here. So I don't know what I'm doing for real funds. Like, fit here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be straight up honest. It's like buckle, like belt. Belt connected to this buckle. Belt connected to this belt to connect this shoulder piece. It's like, what am I doing? That's awful. But somehow it just kind of fits. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to dress up a wolf, Ken. And I don't know how to dress up a wolf in D&D. A werewolf in D&D. How are you supposed to dress up a wolf? I'm trying my best. Hold on. Okay. So then we'll erase what's in here. Alrighty. And since I made the ring just a little bit taller. Okay. So, let's merge those, make a new one to work on this. How... Like I said, I got the sketch on a screen off on a different one of my screens here. So I can kind of try and gauge a little better what exactly I was trying to go with for the details. Now I'm no longer a bot. Wait. Are you done streaming already? Oh my gosh. Are you done streaming? Wait, how long were you streaming then? Wait a second. What are you doing? What's the big idea? What's the big idea here? Oh no. I was explaining earlier how convoluted I'm drawing Relfon's armor here. Okay, I like it a little sharper like that. Okay. Nope. I can do that circle. Oh my god. Only 1.5 hours. Was hoping for 2, but yeah. No worries. Oh my gosh. If they're there for you, they won't care how long you stream. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. But I feel it. Maybe I'm not gonna ask the reason. You don't have to say the reason. But hey, if you're not feeling well, or if you just didn't feel in the mood to go the full 2 hours or anything, that's totally fine. That is a-okay. I will say, having all these ASMR VTuber buds has gotten me into listening to ASMR sometimes, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep. So I have been listening to a handful of ASMR stuff. And honestly, those videos last only like an hour or something. So hey, it works. It works out just fine. Oh hell yeah, Teen Titans music! Alright. Sent you a little more details. Oh, okay, gotcha. Would it be alright if I looked at it after my own stream? If that is okay? But yeah. Also, that dancing emote that you got, that Dewey dancing emote, is so good. The groovy, that's so good. I freaking love that emote so much. Whenever I'm in someone else's stream and I'm doing some kind of dance, like there's some kind of dance going, or funky music, I always tend to like put in a Dewey Groovy emote at some point in there, like other people's streams. All right. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is from Teen Titans. It's from the second episode, where Starfire's sister Blackfire shows up on Earth. So this is like when they're in that nightclub and the aliens are like attacking Starfire. It's that scene. And so they're in like that club trying to stop the aliens from kidnapping Starfire. I had always wanted that piece of music for so long. I thought it sounded so cool when I first heard it back when the episode came out. And obviously at the time, like, music scores weren't that much of a hit, I think, at the time. And so you didn't see much of it, especially for TV shows. So then one time I'm just kind of scrolling through YouTube and I was like, Huh, I'm thinking of Teen Titans right now. I wonder if I can get that scene again because I want to listen to that piece of music again. And guess what pops up in the search results when I was looking up for the scene of that episode? Boom! The soundtrack. It's fantastic. So, unfortunately, Teen Titans only did the first 2 seasons, if I remember correctly, of soundtracks, maybe? But either way, there's 2 full complete set soundtracks for all the episodes, at least for the first 2 seasons, on YouTube. So, do with that knowledge what you will. And then immediately after the Teen Titans, I get music from... I'm gonna be honest, the song that's playing right now, I don't know if you can hear it as well, but the song that's playing right now is from LSD Dream Emulator. That game. From what? You don't know LSD Dream Emulator? Oh my god, look it up, man. It's basically just kind of like a walking simulator made for the PS1 back in the day. And, yeah, it was like you could bump into objects and suddenly get transported to another scenery location, or there might be something following you. Like, it wasn't even a horror game, it was just kind of like... It was kind of like an experience. It's like, this is how you feel if you were on LSD, maybe. It was almost like a dream simulator, more than like an LSD dream emulator. But yeah, no, it's an interesting watch in terms of like the history behind it. But for some reason, this particular song just stuck with me for some reason, so I'm like, it's okay, it's fine, it's going on the playlist. I think that's the first time I've mentioned this is from LSD Dream Emulator. All right. I'm gonna hop off for the night. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you again, Ignis, for the 5 gifted earlier. Like, thank you so much for the support, and thank you for chilling out, staying in here. So you have a lovely one. We'll see you in the next stream you hop in on. And I promise I will try and get one of your streams in. It's just the Wi-Fi at my work is abysmal, so sometimes I can't catch it, because sometimes you're streaming while I'm at work, and I'm just like, no! I need to watch people, but my Wi-Fi is awful at work, so I can't even have it on in the background. It sucks. So I'll try and catch one of your streams here again soon, Ignis, but yeah, you have a wonderful one. We'll see you in the next stream you hop in on, or if I end up hopping into your stream first, we'll see. It's okay, I know I've been streaming early. Hey, if it's comfortable for you, it's comfortable for you. I just feel bad I can't. I'm kind of isolated at my work, so I can listen to music and such, but obviously I can't use the work Wi-Fi to get on Twitch, and the data it lagged so bad if I try using my data, and so I'd be like 2 minutes behind if I watched it, so it's like, oh crap. But I promise I will watch and support where I can. But you have a good night, Ignis. Interesting. I should see if I can get a totally legal copy. Hell yeah, Dewey! Get that LSD Dream Emulator experience. Oop. Oh, getting a bit of a headache at this, like, drawing at this angle. But I want to see if I can get the line art done for Ralphon at the very least, and maybe we, depending on how fast I get it done, we can gauge how much longer we want to go. Maybe I can get Koros in. Because Koros' design is relatively simple. Bro's just a beanpole, so a plank, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for the feet, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these and then just move them over here, because the angle's a bit strange based on how he's standing. So, oh god, the vocal fry today is bad. So yeah, we'll get to that part when we get to that part. Finally, just a little bit of chill music. I know my playlist is a bit strange. I appreciate you guys suffering through it. God, I can hear fire trucks and the police sirens tonight. But yeah, I know my music can go from like fun little bops to maybe some chill ones, and then chill, positive, and then we get something like this where it's like maybe a bit too chill for this playlist, but it's something I listen to from time to time when I just want something soft to listen to, I think. I love music, man. Music's good. There's just so much emotion you can get from music. And that's not just me being a band kid and being like, music is great. It's, I don't know. You can convey so much energy, so much positive, negative, conflicting emotions from music. Like, it comes from the heart, and I love that so much. My dad and I really bond over music, too. We bond over a bunch of stuff, but music's definitely the one where it's like we're both up late when we should be in bed, talking about music and where we heard it when we first listened to it, what it makes us think about sometimes. My dad and I have those in-depth, deeper conversations sometimes, and it's always fun to shoot the shit with him sometimes, just to get that, you know, get that talk in whenever I go visit home. Vibes talking is always so good. Right? It's great. My dad mentioned he was watching some kind of show, like interview, way back when. Or it was like some kind of interview question from like one of those, you know, those live studio audience shows, like Stephen Campbell, stuff like that. He was watching an interview for that, and I guess the guy had made here's a question I always tend to ask people that are on my show, and one of them, he brought up to me first because he was just very curious to see what my answer was, and it was, what song, if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? And I told him, like, my answer at the time, it was, Comfort Chain by Instupendo, and he didn't know what the song was, but he listened to it, and he read the comments, and he was like, I get why you would want to listen to this all the time. Hold on, I have it in here. I have it in here, but it's gonna mute the audio bit in the VOD, so just as a heads up for those of you who watch the VOD and are like, wait, what's the song? It's Comfort Chain by Instapendo. So I have it in here, but it's definitely gonna mute. It always mutes. But I don't know, I just like this song a lot. And so my dad listened to it and he's like, you know, I can see why you would listen to this all the time, like, because you can just hear it. You can listen to it no matter what mood you're in, I think. I freaking love this song. And it hits a little more home too because this song came out like 8 years ago, officially. It came out in 2017. Vibe song, exactly. This song came out officially in 2017, but I didn't hear it for the first time until 2022, and it was like a couple streams in when I first started streaming, because I started streaming in like September of 2022, right? And so I was a couple streams in, I was kind of gauging if I wanted to continue streaming and such. I had my weird model that I made for myself when I first made it, and I listened to this song, and I was listening to this song when I was trying to edit videos, because at the time my Wi-Fi was so wonky that I would cut out and a lot more often than I did before I got my new PC even now. And so you know, I would have to go into my editing software and like merge the videos together before I posted it, the VOD itself, on YouTube. And while I was doing that, I would listen to this song, and I don't know, this song just kind of pushed me forward to keep streaming. I don't know what it is, so it really just holds a special place in my heart. Not in like a I'm a cry emotional kind of way, but just more of like I just need this for the good vibes tonight, I think. If I'm feeling bad, I tend to come to this song. If I'm feeling kind of crummy or my self-esteem's really bad one day or something, it's just like I gotta go here and I gotta remind myself, like, hey, you went from like 7 followers to almost 600. Like, keep going. You're having fun with this. Keep going. So it's like, hell yeah. That's what I get from this song, but a lot of people get different vibes from it. Some people I know in the comments, Paul! Some people had said, like, this is a form of nostalgic melancholy for them. Like, they imagine good vibes or like a good memory in their childhood, but then it breaks their heart to remember they can't go back to that point in time. Or some say it feels like a forgotten memory, but also it feels like something's hugging you. Like, if you read the comments to this song alone, it's interesting. And again, the song name is Comfort Chain by Instapendo. Freaking love this song. Hi, Paul. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I knew you were here earlier. I don't know if you were lurking, but that help is one of my favorite things. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. Ooh, that's too quiet. Ah. Lonely. I told you not to say that when you come into my streams. Cause if you're here, you're chilling out, we're vibing here, and we're here for the good vibes today. But I'm sorry to hear that, but we got chat chilling with us, we got the good vibes, good music. This is music from Temptation Stairway from the Enna series, but yeah, we're chilling out, having a good time. Findle. And then immediately it goes to a song I wanna cry to. It's contradicting me. Oh no. This is like the ending credits to Demo. Oh god. This one's a good song too. Sister was a bit of an ass this morning. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the rest of the day wasn't too bad there for ya. You know, this song in particular is especially heartbreaking when you complete the game. I'm not gonna spoil it, but when you complete the game and then you get a full combo for this song after completing the game, there's an Easter egg. Freaking made me cry when I saw the Easter egg. I was like, are you kidding me, game? It's so good. I don't know the lyrics of this particular segment, my bad. That's a good ending credits theme for a really emotional rhythm game. Yeah, Demo's a rhythm game if you forgot. It's so good though. We played the PC version on here a long time ago. The story mode for it, but oh my god. Yeah, no, the original demo when I first played it, like back in high school, oh my god, when I got to the actual ending of it, your girl sobbed, weeped, if you will. What? Oh, let's karaoke, let's go. Okay, this is really great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to spam the applaud. Emote. Hi, Lossless. Hello. You caught me while I'm trying to draw a wolf paws. But how are you doing? I hope you're well. The reason why I'm drawing this over as Marae's foot is because I need to copy and paste this over to the other leg, the other foot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's move him over. That's just gonna fit a little better at the angle that I have him standing at. Who would have thought that Aleska had a lovely singing voice other than everyone who's heard her speaking voice? Thank you, Lossless. That's really sweet of you to say. I know, I really need to do a karaoke stream. I gotta find songs to actually, like, play. I know you guys won't care if I, like, accidentally go off key or something like that. I'm still taking my lessons. So I'm just struggling right now because my instructor is dealing with some stuff right now, so it's like our lessons kinda are like half talking about some life stuff that's going on instead of actually doing the singing, and we're both kind of guilty on that, so it's just kind of like, oh crap, but now it's by the time when we actually try to practice the singing, it's like, oh crap, it's time to go! So, whoops. But that's a both of our problems. We both have problems with doing that. We're both yappers. It's a little bit of a funky foot, but I'll take it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Does that look too weird? I mean, one foot looks fatter than the other, but I can fix that. It looks bad. It kinda does. Alright, but I can, at the very least, erase what's here. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of the stabilizer here. The stabilizer on art software is really nice, especially on Krita. Like, the stabilizer's super nice, but the problem is that it lags pretty badly, so I have to turn the stabilizer off if I just want to do a quick erase, you know? Okay, let's fix this foot. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, the vocal fry is strong today. The left one looks great. I thought I accidentally left Baldur's Gate 3 open. It is Baldur's Gate! Yeah. I need to do another, like, I did Baldur's Gate, and then I just kind of stopped playing it. I need to do another, like, start a whole new Baldur's Gate stream, I think. Maybe when we finish Date Everything, we could do a Baldur's Gate stream. Cause Date Everything's kind of the long play for right now. Because we're just trying to bump up our stats or anything. But it's like, when we're done, when we get like a good chunk of Date Everything done, we could go back to Baldur's Gate. That could work. We can make that work. Or, I mean, let me think about that. I did play Baldur's Gate, off stream, actually, quite a bit. Funny enough, I didn't know what character to use, because I didn't want to continue playing as Alva, because I didn't know if I was going to continue streaming, the Alva Baldur's Gate stream, but, I ended up making Jareth instead. Our guy in the middle here, my wizard character, so I ended up making Jareth to do a full playthrough, and I made it pretty far. So but I never finished it. Oh no. I was talking with Felix at some point, and we were talking about potentially doing a co-op Baldur's Gate. We thought that would be fun to do. Okay, that matches the vibe a little more of the other foot. So, I mean, hey, if anyone wants a co-op Baldur's Gate, I gotcha. Because I need to play it again. Better. I like that much better. Or, you know what would be kind of funny for a Baldur's Gate character? What if we made like a hive mind Baldur's Gate character where it's like we make the character and chat controls the, like, I'll still play it, but chat controls the movement. I need to get past Act 2. Me too! It's just, there's so much to do in that game. But I think that'd be kind of fun, doing like a hive mind Baldur's Gate character, have chat make the decisions, and stuff. That'd be kind of fun. Have chat make the character. Have chat romance another character. Chat is the worm. Yes, chat is the worm. We never got the worm taken out of our. Yeah, the worm never gets out. The worm is now controlling us. We've already lost the game. I love that. I feel like that'd be really funny. Let chat go ham. But that means I would need a lot of engagement. A lot of engagement. We're just gonna keep it the way it is. Okay. Faceless entity. No. Oh no. There we go. Okay, there's still some details I need to get for the actual body, and then we'll get to the face. On the bright side, I guess I don't need to worry about a hair layer, because bro's made of mostly hair. It's so good. I do like how the face turned out. I will say that. I do like how the face turned out. The rest of the body, eh. But the face, I think I did a pretty good job with the face.
What seems to be endless, pointless, colorless. It's a mess, you know, this hopeless life of mine. No friends to be with. I'm really so jealous of all the beautiful colors of yours. Heavy shadows, scary nightfall, erased all the lines I've got. I want to scream but can't open my mouth. A broken piece of chalk is enough to connect the dots. Because I'm still alive, there must be a meaning, right? People in this world are colorful, the ugly and the beautiful. Make up colors in this world, hey. Just pick up your pencil, crayons, and be colorful. I'm sure this world is wonderful. La, la, la.
I love Millie's music.
La, la, la. Do, 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 do. La, showered in happiness, my blossoming friendship. It's a blessing, oh, your kindness led my way. Oh, because of my weariness, I was so blinded from all the unusual colors of mine. To think that I was so scared over nothing at all. I guess I was too young to know myself. In the future, even if my lines are all tangled up, I'll still be alive, and that's what matters, right? People in this world are incredible, so strong and so admirable. Each one is a miracle. Hey, just pick up your pencil, crayons, and stay colorful. You see, this world is wonderful. Even though I may not be able to erase all my mistakes, I can paint on another page. Because everyone around you have always lived that way. There's so much to your life, everything will be alright. People in this world are colorful, the ugly and the beautiful. There's no colors in this world, hey, just pick up your pencil, crayons, and be colorful, because this world is wonderful.
It's like one of the few Millie songs that don't have a twist within the lyrics. That's another Millie song. Faceless entity is going to be the next spirit in that visual novel where you married the thing. Oh, and Deathmark. Oh my god. Do I have to get another wedding dress ready? Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. See you in the next one. Thank you, Lappy. You have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next stream you hop in on. Have a good one.
I had a dream that I will be living in a castle made out of chocolate and cake. What a sweet, sweet dream. It was. The walls will be marble, chocolate bars the roof. Will be milk, chocolate, cigars the pool. Will be caramel, chocolate blizzard, sprinkled with sugar powder. Let's make it come true. Delicious imagination cannot be wasted. Ooh, ba-doo. Sing the magical song while serving whipping cream. Tempering. Vanilla extract certainly adds an aroma. Grated hearts with that enchanted formula. The castle soon will be complete. Do. The garden is chocolate gelatin. The trees are chocolate apples on sticks of fun.
Nice weather.
Oh, hello.
What conspiracies are
What?
we cooking on the menu today?
What is that name? I'm not saying that. I was about to say, brother. What is that? No, I'm not saying that name. I'm sorry. I appreciate the follow, but bro. That caught me so off guard. What's wrong with it? I'm not gonna say. I'm more. Good lord. But hello. I hope you're well. Thanks. Thank you for the follow. How is your Wednesday? It's still Wednesday for me. Oh my god, it's almost 10. I thought the last time I looked at my clock, it said, it was like 8:45. Now it's like 5 till 10. What's happening? Anyways, how was your Wednesday? It's still Wednesday, and, I'm currently drawing, I'm trying to do the line art of one of my D&D groups that I'm in. My character is the one in the middle here who looks like a stiff as a board, but is like a warlock changeling, and their base form is so apathetic, but then when they turn into a person, or like a different person, shapeshift into a different person, the charisma, the acting and performance is on, so it's a really fun character to play. But I did one of these earlier. This was another D&D group that I'm in. I got this one done first because we had our second session last Saturday, and it was a blast. I had so much fun with it. But my character in this one is, funny enough, the one in the middle with the red hair, who is our string bean wizard. So, I'm good. How are you? I'm good! I got a new position at work, and so it's been hella busy, but honestly, I feel so productive with work right now that I can't complain. I'm a little tired, so I don't know how much longer I'm planning on streaming today, but I am planning on streaming some more Nancy Drew tomorrow. We play a lot of mystery point-and-click adventure games here, and our goal is to try and play all of the Nancy Drew PC games in here, so we do a spin of the wheel, so we're not doing it in chronological order, but there are 34 games. So we're currently playing the third game in the series. And it's been pretty fun, and we've been doing a long play of Date Everything. We do art here. Murder mysteries are always my go-to, but really any game that catches my eye, I'll give it a shot, and I just stream for fun, and I'm having a blast just chilling out with chat and pushing myself to draw. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. There are what? When did this happen? I thought there were 8. We've played about 8 of the Nancy Drew games, maybe, but no, officially there are 34 Nancy Drew games. Fun fact, I know them all. Like, I know all the titles of the games, and then the acronyms for each game. Acronyms? No, not an acronym. No, it'd be an acronym, yeah. How they shorten it, basically. So, like, the 16th game is the White Wolf of Icicle Creek, so we shorten it to ICE for short, ICE. Or, like, the 17th game is The Legend of the Crystal Skull, and the game is shortened to Cry. Shit like that. So, yeah, that's how much Nancy Drew knowledge I have. But we've had some interesting adventures with Nancy Drew. I'd say chat's favorite Nancy Drew game has been the 18th one, the Phantom of Venice, because of Nancy having to infiltrate a heist in a cat suit. I'm not kidding. And then poisoned or like really bad sausages. Again, I'm not kidding. These games are rated E for everyone. Oh, you're a Nancy Drew fan? Name every game. Bitch, you want me to actually? I can. Or are you talking about like how sports bros say like, oh you know every, or like, oh, you watch football, name like five teams or something like that. That kind of gatekeeping. I don't gatekeep though. I play these games so I can show you just how unhinged Nancy Drew is. It's so good. But yeah, we do a lot here. We're currently doing like a long play of Date Everything to just get as many romance options as we can. And I got friend zoned by the food. I'm still upset by that. I got friend zoned by the food so bad. I'm so upset by that. The food is voiced by J. Michael Tatum and I got friend zoned. But yeah, I'm referencing that joke. Oh, you like space? Name every star. That's so good. Oh my gosh. What was I just about to say? I just lost my train of thought hard. No. But yeah, we do a little bit of everything here, and we cause problems on purpose here sometimes. We're talking about D&D. We've been talking about D&D, Halloween, my high school reunion's in like 10 days, so I have to drive down to my hometown for that because I'm actually going with a group of friends. Funny enough, one of my friends actually lives not that far away from where the reunion is happening, so like a bunch of us decided to just go because it was like a I'll go if you go kind of thing. So we're all gonna like pregame at their apartment and we're just gonna walk over to the reunion. It's gonna be a blast. I haven't pregamed for an event in so long. It's gonna be a blast. Just because I don't really drink all that much anymore. It's gonna be a blast. And then I'm just gonna stay the night with this friend. And then I'm just gonna visit my parents the next day for a little bit, and then I will be on my way back home. So that's gonna be a bit of a drive, but it'll be fine. Rip train. What? Alright. R.I.P. train is off the rails. Oh, I love that. Oh dear. Anyways, I just need the face and the sword left. Okay. Let me get the layers ready for the face. Hold on. I've been drawing the eyes. I've been giving the eyes their own layer just because it's easier for me to color that in. Or fixing the eyes like for example what I did for Davin here, the character, you know, just outlining, softening the line art, outlining it. Because he's a vampire, so he's got, like, dark eyes with a little hint of red, so that's how I got my hint of red in that one. Okay. Face. Actually, you know what? Let's get the sword first, before I get the face.
And I don't know how much longer I can hide my tears, and it's when it's done, and I feel the pain on the side of my face.
Where the hell did my thing go? Alright. Anyways, what are we doing here?
Underneath the streetlight, and my reflection in the water on the ground. Underneath the streetlight, wish you could have been different, but I know it's too late now. Underneath the streetlights, I've been in out, I don't know what to do. Underneath the streetlight, the only thing I know is that I'm running away from you.
You know, this game, or this song is in Citus 2. I don't know why, but it's like when it gets to this beat, it's not even like one of the hardest songs in the game, but for some reason this particular beat is really hard for me to do within the game. Don't know why, don't know how. It just hates me. Oh shit. I'm adding layers by accident. Oops. Does that look okay? Something about that seems off. I tried to mimic how I did the handle on matrices. Just like a bit of a curve within it, but I think I overshot the curve a teeny bit. I do like this one. We do appreciate Soul Eater in this house. Soul Eater music in this house. I don't know. This is probably my favorite track in the Soul Eater soundtrack. Oh, excuse me. Vocal fries strong. Let me get some water. Okay. That's weird. What is going on? There we go. The pen didn't want to switch for a second there. That was weird. I purposely turned this up so it's gonna be a bit louder. Or I'm giving myself a vocal rest here. Hi, SRD! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for stopping by. How are things? The music's a bit loud. I'm giving myself a bit of a vocal rest here, but I'm happy to see ya! Excuse me. I think I'm done with the lifesavers. I'm gonna pack them up real quick. You're still streaming? Went for a long walk? Yeah! I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming, but I think I want to at least get the line art done of Ralphon here, our wolf in the group. But welcome back! How was your walk? Hold on, let me get this real quick here. I saw there was more in the chat, but let me get the sword at the very least, and then I'll take a look at chat here. And turn down the music. Okay, I'll turn down the music now. There we go. All right, I'm good. I was just redrawing some OCs from my comic. Oh heck yeah! How was the drawing going on your end? If you post any in the Discord, I'll be sure to take a look at them. I know I'm really bad at responding to shit in the Discord, so sorry ahead of time for that. Just know if I don't react to stuff immediately, or in some cases I forget to, because I think I do, and then proceed to realize I didn't. I love all the art that comes into the general art, to the Alesk art tab, the general art tab. Yes, please post art. I love seeing it. Even if I don't immediately react to it, just know that I am looking at it, because you guys are some pretty good artists. There are some pretty good artists in this channel. Was good. 12k steps, like my night walks. Nice, Barley, nice. Just posted in the art section. Hell yeah! I'll be sure to take a look at it after stream here. Which I think we'll probably end it after I finish Ralphon's face here. Sorry, Koros and Philip, we're not gonna get to you tonight, but I might do it off stream. Depending on it, I will show you guys the progress. But it's all good. All good. Alright, let's get the face. Okay. Alrighty. Esmery being shortest, but being first through the process is on brand. It really is, yeah. It really is. Esmery is such a fun character, though. I love her. Hold on. I can get this nose. I think I got the nose. Okay. And then I'll add the effects, because, like I said, I took a snow wolf as a reference, and so there's a specific way I want to draw and color in the around the nose area. So we'll get to that when we get to the coloring. Eventually, whenever that happens. Who the fuck knows? At least I'm not giving myself some kind of imaginary deadline with this one, so I can take my time with it a little more. But I also do still want to draw some other D&D parties and campaigns that I'm in. Because I'm in like 5. I gotta draw like the other 3. Yes! I love this song so much. Hold on. Listen to this thing. We're starting this one over. Always we're starting this one over. Listen to this one. Oh, it's so nasty. I love it. Swanky Maximino from the Grim Fandango soundtrack. It's my favorite track in the entire soundtrack. Listen to that! Oh, it's so good. I want to make myself a mafia boss type character in D&D just so I can have this be their theme song. The power my character would have with this. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I could listen to this song forever. Oh, it's so good. Fucking love this song, man. I think I got the eyes okay. Alright, thank you for indulging me. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for indulging me. play a rogue of some sort or a shady bard. Like I said, I wanna give off the mafia boss vibes. Do you remember that one Pro ZD bit? It was like a when the voice doesn't match the character, and it's like some scenario where that he put himself in where he's just like taken hostage by the mafia boss, and it's like the henchman is just kind of like, oh, the boss wants to see ya, and then like here comes the boss. You come onto my turf, and you do it's like the funniest thing, and it's just like high pitched, like, you want to come into my turf and do that? You'll be swimming with the fishies. It's so funny. I love that bit from Pro ZD so much. It's so good. I love skits like that. It's so funny. Alright, so... how did I do this? I'm taking a look at the art on the other... I hope the music's not too loud. Okay, I'll fill that in later. Okay, and then for the eyes, I made more oval shaped to fit the smaller eye shape. That eye might be a bit too big. That might be a bit too small. Hold on. Give me a sec. How the fuck did that match so well? Hell yeah. I'll take that. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something on the face real quick. Hold on. I wanna raise it up just a little bit. Bum, 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 do, 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 All right. It's a little funky, but I think once we start coloring it in a little more, it should be fine. I laughed so hard at his reaction of the normal guy where he goes, with the fishies? Sorry, I'm just now seeing that exactly. You get it. You get it, Dewey. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, stop laughing or you're gonna be swimming with the fishies! Fishies? It's so good. That bit's so good. Okay, it's a little funky still. I think it still has something to do with the arm. But I'm happy with how it turned out, you know, for my first official anthropomorphic type character. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. I think I did all right. Yeah, I think I did all right. Found it. Oh dear. All right, cool. So I think we're gonna end it here. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. I did make some progress. We still need to draw Koros and Philip. But unfortunately we didn't make that today, but we'll see if I do the line art on my own later. Or if I wait till the next art stream next week. But we'll see. Chances are I'll probably have the time to be able to finish the line art. But we'll see with coloring and such, because I really want to continue doing this series of drawing my D&D characters with these. So it really is, it's really making me practice, like, losing my same face syndrome that I've slowly accidentally developed, so I'm really glad that I'm trying to fix that now. But yeah, we got little Esmeralda down here, and then we have Relfon up here. We just got a lot, and got a lot done, and I'm really happy with how things are turning out, so hurrah! So let me turn down the music just a little bit. All right. Well, thank you guys for staying with me as long as you did. I very much appreciate it. So thank you. Yeah, and don't forget, tomorrow we're gonna be playing some more Nancy Drew. We might finish up Message in a Haunted Mansion. We'll see. It could be blindsiding me. It's been forever since I played that game, so I don't remember exactly the process. But yeah, no, it's a fun time. And then, hold on, I'm gonna move this over so we can see a little bit more of Philip. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for staying as long as you did. You guys have a wonderful one. We'll be looking forward to some more Nancy Drew tomorrow, and then some Date Everything Sunday. Yay. So it'll be perfect timing. So again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And let's see if we can raid anybody. Let me see. Who can we raid? If there is anybody that I feel like raiding today. Let me see. Who have we not raided in a hot minute? Who did I just see? We haven't raided Tiny in a hot minute. You guys want to raid Tiny? Tiny is playing some Marvel Rivals. Do you guys want to watch some of that? Do you guys want to watch some Marvel Rivals? We can do that. We haven't raided Tiny in a hot minute. Let's raid Tiny. Tiny's awesome. Tiny's chill. We love Tiny. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna... Yes, fantastic. Let me get the raid set up then. Did that work? Yes, it did. Fantastic. But yeah, thank you guys again for the fun stream today. I had a lot of fun with drawing. Esmeralda, did you just call me Tiny? I did! What is she gonna do about it? But, yeah, don't forget, tomorrow, more Nancy Drew, Sunday, more Date Everything. Might be doing some drawing in between because we're so close to finishing the line art with this, because I feel like Koros is going to be really easy, and then Philip, I want to adjust the cloak, make it a little more tattered. But other than that, I'm really proud of the progress I've made. So let's go say hi to Tiny and enjoy the rest of the night. Enjoy watching her play some Marvel Rivals, but you guys have a wonderful one. I had so much fun streaming today, and I'm looking forward to finishing maybe Nancy Drew tomorrow. And yeah, so you all have a wonderful rest of your night or time zone, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not too tired from work. So you all are lovely little beans, and I will be looking forward to seeing you all later. So you all have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys! Bye guys!